This has been a thorn in my flesh since it arrived because I haven't had 4 guys in one spot to put it together. But that's not a big deal because we have 3 in one spot to put it together. This is all the sides and top. Probably what I'm gonna do is simply put together the frame and show you how easy the frame goes up, and then obviously the rest of it just sits on top like a tent. Okay, let's go. These are all the sides. I can't reach. Ooh. That goes in a bag. You pull that way, I'll pull this way. So we'll get to the end, so you pick that up so we don't bust it. Scratch it up. Pick it up. Okay, now obviously it stands straight up. Hang on, what did this last? It stands up there. Okay, I'll do it. Let me get some cutters.
You don't need cutters.
Huh?
You just feel like that.
They did.
Okay, you need covers. Wait, you don't need covers.
Are you doing it like time lapse?
No, this is for real time, bro. Okay. Everybody gets a corner.
Okay, hold on. This is
So that means you got 2 corners.
It don't matter. Just grab a corner and see what happens. Yeah, we need a fourth person. That sounds cool. You're in.
I kept you going to the corner of that.
This is huge. Okay, go to that corner. Go to the other corner. Over there.
I think it's as far as I can go.
Go, cool. Okay, then you go in the middle and put the piece back together that appears to have arrived broken. This thing was off when it arrived. I don't know what happened. Oh, that one's off too. Ow, Ant, will you go in there and put that one on? It should be like this. Wait a minute. That's a foot. Maybe not. All right, pick it up. Silence. Come here. Silence. Inside. Watch the ease of use. We're going to lift these up in the air and see what happens. Go. Oh my God. Don't put your fingers anywhere. Huh? Oh yeah, here.
Oh.
That makes a lot more sense. Huh. We're so good at this. This is gonna be my deer blind. It's gonna be blue though.
Is it taller than that?
Huh?
Oh, it gets taller than that. How many clicks up does it go though? Just one? Maybe?
Oh, then it goes up to this. It clicks on that.
Wait, how many did you go from the bottom?
To the first click. We're all the same.
I went to the second one on that one.
Alright, go back down. Alright, push this button and go up on the back.
I don't think it'll go. Oh, there it goes.
Alright, come in the middle and push up with me.
Maybe we didn't push those up, did we?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's on the 2 button, isn't it? I think we have erred. I think we should have put our tarp on first, then raised it up in the air. Oh, there we go. That clicked. That clicked.
Like.
There it is, and then you put all the blue stuff on. Thank you for shopping here. Now we gotta take it down and put it back in that bag. And of course, right after this will be the real video of how it works. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous. That one makes me nervous. These are not, stop. These are not my dogs. And I cannot understand. This is absolutely ridiculous. See that? Just walked over this creek. I knew there'd be a beast out here. I don't know where it went though. Did you see that middle of water snake? It was humongoid. Oh my goodness. This place is so grown up, I can't figure out how to get in. Climb down this hill. Now, where did that beast go? Remember those? That snake's under here somewhere. I had to get away from the land of dogs and all the other things that were distracting me from getting in creeks since it's been a little bit. Just for a little while. I'm not sure how far we can go. It hasn't rained in a little bit now, which will make it an easier trek through here. And hopefully we'll find something absolutely incredible. But the odds are slim because you remember it has to be thrown in here for me to find it. I brought you here probably a year ago. Like I say for most videos, but this is the truth since there are so many city creeks throughout Alabama. And this one truly smells like a city creek. Oh, I need some sun over my head. I'm about an hour late from hitting the sun when it's right atop Alabama, but that's okay. We're still gonna keep traveling if I don't slip and fall down. There's a little bit of openness down there, so we'll be able to see it a little bit better. You know, the crazy thing about, I don't know if I've made a video of it on YouTube yet, but the crazy thing about all these dogs that keep coming up, you know, at first I thought, oh, these dogs are too nice, they just got loose, but 4 collies showed up. And I did everything in the world to move them on down the road. But no, they insist on hanging around. We may get out of here and go find something where you can see a little more. I don't have the desire to crawl through there and slip and slide on all those rocks. But we'll go that way first and go under the Eisenhower and move on up into town. It's about 98 today. and that makes it toasty. The snakes are staying in the water because they generally lay out when they're getting cold. But it is smoking hot today. I would like to find that big old beast again. You know, one thing I've never seen in City Creek though is venomous snakes. No copperheads, no water moccasins, none of that. Now we may walk upon one here in a second, but I guess they're country boys and girls. You know my love of padlocks and keys. That's a healthy one right there. Oh, that's a harvest. It'd be even better if it said something like Alabama Power on it or Railroad or something like that, but it does not. So now we're going to here. You gotta figure out which tunnel to take. Gotta turn my light. Yes, I brought it this time. Does not appear to be working. Oh, I gotta turn it on. Why is there no light coming out of this light? I don't want to get bit by that big old snake, even though it's not venomous, because they just make you bleed so much. I don't see its trail through here. That's going to be so far be our journey if we decide to go. Maybe this one, if it doesn't get too deep. I don't know. The snake came up through here, it came through this one, most likely. Because they're not ones that slither through mud. That's probably going to get too deep up here and I'll have to turn around, but that's okay. It's not too short of a ditch. Now there's concrete, so we're still good. These fish are the reason that the snakes are in here. I've only had one opportunity to catch a Midland water snake with a fish in its mouth, and it's on one of my videos. Just look up the word snake. If they're basking, it's because they've been in the water. I'm glad we didn't come through there. If they're basking, they've been through the water, and there's a gun case. What's the chances? Get my phone out and let's see what's in it. There's a gun in there. This is awesome. I gotta get it open. I got it unzipped a little bit. We just found a complete shotgun. Now, I want to clean it up, and the only way to do that is to get it in the water. Look at that. And get all the black off of it. Okay. Come back to the creek. It looks like just an old junky Mossberg. This is the only place water's flowing. It's like a Mossberg. I don't see a name on it. I need to take it out and drag it in the gravel, and that will clean it up. Really cool. This is not a restoration gun, it's simply a pump. Something. I just need to get all the black off of it. M200. I still don't see a name. M200 shotgun, whatever M200 is, but it's not loaded either. You can see as the water drains out the barrel and look in the chamber. It is an unloaded. Yeah, oh, this usually says no name. I need to hide it because somebody's going to try to come in here and take it. They've already had a couple people ask me for money. 12 gauge 2 3/4 with no name. But then we go back for the case. I'm going to set it over here. I probably ought to just leave it in the water and scrub it off some more, but I kind of want it to dry. There it is. That's a stick, but that sure looked like another one of those. This is, I know this town well. I know the back roads. I know some of the people. I know what to look for to be careful. And, oh, there's water in it. I'll let this dry out so we can get it out of here. I can't carry it back when I'm weighing 50 pounds. And people have seen me here a lot. People are very comfortable walking up to me and asking me for money or something or whatever. And I have to stretch the truth on what I'm doing, which is looking for snakes, which I am looking for snakes. And then when they press it and say, you know, how much, you know, I know you got money, you got this, you got that, you get that nice, those nice boots and that nice camera and that nice this, and they push and push. And then I tell them who I work for now, and they back off. But that only works with people who are not on drugs. But I'm kind and considerate to everyone. And I like all people. I believe all people have a chance to get their life right. But we're done with that, going down that road. Let's look. We always pick up silverware. hear a killdeer, if they're in the water running, it means that it is in the water running. It's way up there. Oh, it flew off. 2 of them flew off. Well, that's good. That means their babies aren't in the water. They're just bathing. There's never really anything, a portion of creek like this, where the bottom is slick as grass and glass, which is the word that should have come out first. But there is one beautiful mimosa. I love those things. But I have found many pocket knives in here and other knives in this particular ditch. And only because they get wedged or stuck or the rains aren't heavy enough to carry them. That thing we just found was probably thrown off the bank right down there where I found it. Although we did have record floods a couple of weeks ago, it could have been thrown in up here where it gets, where the, you know, neighborhood is a little more low income, probably a little more drug abuse and things like that. And it doesn't bother me. I don't know why, maybe it should, but I don't have a problem stopping and talking to someone about their life and how they got where they are, and just seeing how I might could direct them, and then ended up, of course, sharing the gospel with them because I care about people. I don't want people to realize that they do live forever even after they die. So I can't pass up an opportunity to share truth with somebody. I mean, think about it. People who are completely against Christianity and the gospel and the words Jesus Christ, which they find so offensive, they are incredibly bold about their non-belief. And I'm fine with that. And I listen if they ask me to listen. But if we who are Christians were half as bold as Paul was to the church at Romans, because he did not even know those people, yet he wrote to them, told them everything that was great about them. And then he said, nevertheless, which means you may want to tighten up in these areas. So if you're offended by me simply talking about this, please don't be. I'm still me. I simply tell you because I care about you. And I'm willing to hear your point. You know, you don't have to write back like in the comments, I'm not going to listen to your channel anymore because you've got this false man in the sky. Well, rest assured, God is not a man that he should be found a liar. But just be patient and let's enjoy the creek walks. But I'm just giving you an update on what it's like when I walk into a small town, what I leave with people. Nobody ever preaches hell. Do they? No, they don't. It's not a popular topic. Let's move on. Look at all the bugs. I do have my flashlight. Okay, this is where it's gonna get incredibly sketch. I'm probably gonna go pretty quiet on the other side of this bridge because there's a row of houses on the left with many a dog. But I do have my flashlight. Let me get it. We found a pocket knife. We found a bagged bullet slinger. I don't even want to be seen down here because people come up and talk and ask what I'm doing. Okay, there's nothing in here, so we're going to travel through this rather quickly. This place has some good acoustics. This is the song I've been listening to lately. I embarrass myself. I am just a poor boy, though my story seldom told. Isn't that perfect? Did you know that Garfunkel and Simon wrote like a million songs and they all sound just alike? Fun fact. Okay, now it's time to get a little quieter. We've got a plan for the 4 collies. I will try to remember to capture them on this when we get back. And we've sent it out to multiple places because I think they gotta be somebody's dogs. But then I realized, no way there's so many dogs to just get loose. I do live semi out in the country, not far from town, but there are neighborhoods before me and there are neighborhoods on past me. These particular neighborhoods that are on past me, and I know some of y'all know where I live, I don't care. The neighborhoods that are on past me, for some reason, these particular people have thrown all their trash out on the road. I've got it figured out. I've got cameras up now. Not that I'm gonna do anything, and I'm not that old man who likes to catch people, but I just wonder, because then I'm pretty sure I know who it is, and I'll go talk to him and say, hey man, will you stop doing that? You know, I don't drive through your neighborhood and throw all this garbage in your yard, but I might start. Check this out. You gotta ask yourself, is that a trucker's bag of you know what? Whatever. Oh, you know what that is? Somebody put that there to keep the mosquitoes away, or the flies. I'm not sure how far we're gonna go. It's pretty in here though, isn't it? And if you like concrete. Oh, my bride got back from Portland. Of course, the scenery outside of town was beautiful, but most people she ran across there talked about how run down Portland was and how the crime was rampant, how the drug use was rampant. So they didn't go anywhere but look at the things that God created and not the things that people created. All this right here is poison ivy. This, all these vines, and the closer you get to the bottom, the fuzzier it gets. See, we're okay so far. We got a fence on our left. No offense. I want to get past the concrete and then we'll look up here. I'm still walking. I turn off the camera and wander a little bit, and then when I turn it back on, I have to remember that you're still here and you haven't been sitting there like getting popcorn or ice cream or whatever and then coming back, and then I turn the camera back on and they say, oh, there you are. It's all the same for you. I've still been walking, and I was going to tell you something, but oh, I know what it was. I'm going to take the well, I know a lot of people who can look that Ted Williams up. I did look it up. It's a Ted Williams, I believe. I could be wrong. I still didn't see any words on it. All I saw was the gauge and the model, but I'm going to run the numbers and make sure it's not stolen. If it is, then we'll say bye to it. If it's not, then we're probably just gonna dry it out completely and put it with the others I've found. We're into the houses now. This is such a long walk. I believe it's a hawk, but I can't see it. Okay, we're gonna go to this tunnel. I'm being quiet because now we're to the spot where all the houses are. Where are you? Oh, there's a huge nest. I wonder if that's his nest. I'm not old enough to watch birds yet, but I'm getting there. I'm still into like reptiles and stuff like that. And I'm into history. I enjoy the Weather Channel. But that is a hawk. I'm leaving you alone. That must be your nest, isn't it? Is that your nest? I'm not going to bother you. Beautiful, aren't they? Thanks. I've never lied to you all, except for just then. I found myself listening to a bird in the yard the other day. I'm getting so loud. I found myself listening to a bird in the yard the other day, and I thought, I wonder what kind of bird that is. And I followed it out. And then I was really excited that I knew what kind of bird it was. And then, oh my goodness. Let's look in here. Oh, it's so much colder in here. That means that this tunnel goes on and on. If I get hungry, I can eat this lead-based paint. I heard that was a thing that kids did back in y'all's day. I'm just kidding. I tell people all the time, I said, it's weird being the same age as old people. I have a birthday. Oh, it's a chain. I have a birthday this month. No, next month. Yeah, I want to know what's on the other side of the chain too, but I see the hook, and this is the other end, so. You know, no matter how many faces you make and how many noises you make, if you can't move something, you can't move it. I've made many a face. And my oldest squirrel will say, Daddy, why are you making a heavy face? And I told her, la-da-da, la-da-da-da-da-da. I've never been in here. Have you? Oh, that's just the paper. Where the whatever. I don't know much about concrete. I don't know about those. I know when you're a floater like that and you're hanging on to a thread, you know that's where that saying came from. Goodness, that your offspring have already eaten all the soft stuff out of your body. I don't think we're gonna go. Yeah, we will. There's so many more journeys I wanted to take today. Yesterday. I've only got one flashlight. I think we're gonna head out. I think I'm pushing it here. You know, actually, when I was, there's not enough money on the planet to get me to go through that. Not enough. We're gonna get out of here. Look, dirt daubers. Did you know you can crack open a dirt dauber nest? And a lot of the spiders, they're just sedated, they're not dead. They'll start slowly unraveling their little bodies and fall over sideways. But when my kids were younger, and they were all in one spot, we spent a lot of times in the woods, and not in city creeks, but in the woods and in creeks. And we spent the time to learn things we saw. And they're a lot smarter than I am. Pretty day though, isn't it? That hawk's still mad. For those of you just joining us who don't know what I look like, you're not missing much. But here's where I look walking through a city creek. Like a pool boy whose story is seldom told. But that's okay. Since I turned you off before, I think I've got about, probably went a quarter mile. I think I got about a quarter mile to go. We'll go on the other side of this tunnel, get in the sunshine, and we'll see if that thing's dried up enough to try to get it to the wagon without somebody calling the popo saying there's some sketchy Dude! While the sun's not in your eyes, I was going to tell you that I'm doing my best to put out a video every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Because I haven't had as much time to get out to make as many videos, and my library has dwindled. So, as I get more of a routine in my life, I would like to try to go back to at least Monday through Thursday or Sunday through Thursday, but I don't know, you know, I don't get a lot of views, which is okay, because a lot of y'all are just like friends now, so it's like I'm going with my friends and y'all are going with me. So, but if I don't know, I just feel like I owe it to you almost. Okay, another stretch. This creek is usually full of phones and bones, but this time, look at it here and see if it's still here. It's still here. Somebody stole my stolen. Done. Headed to the police station, then we'll press on and try to do another video. So here's the dogs I talked about. This one has a blue eye and a brown eye. This one has 2 brown eyes. That one has 2 brown eyes. And there's another one around here somewhere, but it's a little more nervous. I don't know where it is. Where's your dog friends? You're just gonna stay? What is going on here? Okay, I hear the other one. I hear you. I don't know why you're still here either. I see you. Oh, you got a blue eye too. I see you. Look at all of them. So I got 4. I think they've been bred with a gar, which is a fish. That's why they look like this. Thanks for watching my videos.